Hello guys, welcome back to Comic Book Cafe. Today we are reviewing Aquaman Volume 5, Issue 42, written by Cullen Bunn, the art done by Trevor McCarthy, and the variant cover is done by Craig, I want to say Roussseau, Roussseau, which is a Teen Titans Go cover with Robin and Aquaman. So, this is a continuation of Issue 41, which went a different direction for Aquaman, where we have like three things at play here. We have Aquaman being hunted by his kingdom because they feel like he betrayed him, led by Queen Mera. We have an invading force into the world that's poisoning and sickening, is going to destroy the world, that he's trying to stop. And we have him protecting people who we know have something to do with the thing invading the world, and Aquaman's protecting him, but we don't know what. So that sets up this book. We start off at the very beginning of this book, someplace else, with Aquaman fighting people who have magic. And that's all we see. He makes some reference to Magic the Gathering, and I wish he had played it, in school. But that's all we see of that. And then we skip back to Atlantis. We see, Mera and Aquaman before she was in charge of Atlantis while he's gone. He's going to, investigate what this invading, thing into the world is, since they don't know what it is yet. And she's worried about the people, believing her as queen. She feels they barely, tolerate her just because of him anyway. And so, he goes to like his three little guards saying, hey, she's in charge, you follow what she says. And she's like, well, yeah, while your loyal people may do what, follow me, an entire nation follow me is something totally different. He's just like, I trust you can do it, and, I'll be back before you can miss me, or something along that line, he says. And that's how we leave it with them. Next up, we skip to the Amazon now, where we see these people he's protecting. We see looks like to be their leader, who is somehow guiding Aquaman, King Arthur, through whatever this invading thing is, because again they have a tie to it. And they're talking about how Aquaman's like, we're not not protecting enough of his people fast enough, getting him and protecting him. And they're having a conversation. Aquaman's like, even though I'm protecting the people and the world you come from for now, eventually I'll have to set out what I was supposed to do, and I was protect my kingdom, protect this world, and that means destroying your world you came from, which the guy calls it Thrall, Thule. Aquaman, doesn't matter what you call it, I'll destroy it. When that time happens, I'm going to have to destroy it. So we have a Aquaman torn between, hey, I'll protect you for now because you guys are innocent, you haven't done anything wrong, but at some point, when it comes to this world, I'm going to have to make a choice. And that choice will be you guys, your world you came from will lose. So, then we skip to where the book kind of left off in issue 41. Aquaman's fighting the invading force. You find out through little tidbits that the invading force is relics of an old Atlantis. Just like you find out in this comic book that the leader of this group is actually named Extrax. I'm going to say it wrong. Extrax. Extrax is his name. He's a warlock of Atlantis, the old world of Atlantis, not the one of today. And these are old Atlanteans, and that's why Aquaman's protecting them. And the relics and stuff that are coming, invading, and destroying the world are actually old Atlantean relics. And so that's why Aquaman's responsible for the people and responsible for stopping this from happening. And he kind of talks about it's slowly happening, anybody noticing these small little relics coming to the world, slowly destroying it. And now now they're slowly keeping in like a disease, and then all of a sudden, bam, blowing up when the time is right, which is now. So now we see him fighting it. And then, as he's fighting it, the people that Queen Mera has sent to hunt down Aquaman show up. This hunt team, which consists of King Shark, Skull, Scylla, Chatok, Chtok, and Charybdis, Charbydis. I don't know why I'm trying to pronounce it. I can't pronounce it. And one other guy who's all in black, who seems to be the leader of the team, who Aquaman's never seen before. King Shark, by the way, is the funniest but yet coolest name in the world to me. Anyway, and he's a shark. So there you go. and they're sent to basically destroy him. I mean, that's what they're sent there to, stop him and destroy him, even though that's what they were sent there to do. And so he's fighting them, and he's throwing down against them, and he's doing really good. But the young guy and him are fighting, and the young guy and him have a banter back and forth, of course, about how he betrayed Atlantis. You say you're saving it, but everything you're doing seems to be letting it be poisoned and be destroyed. And as they're fighting, he's like, you guys can help me, because before they start fighting, he's like, you guys could help me defeat this, and then you guys could take me back all you want. I'll give up, I'll go peacefully. But then, at the very end, as they're fighting, Aquaman doesn't know what it is, who's in charge, or what they're fighting. And all of a sudden, this big, huge creature pops up at the very end, and they're both looking at it, and that's the end of the book. Again, a lot going on in this book. In some ways, it probably, if you read it, it sounds probably better than I even describe it. There's a lot of, if you like Aquaman, or you like Atlantis, and you like a lot of different things going on, this book has that right now, between the old Atlantean people, the new Atlantean people who feel like Aquaman has betrayed them, he's not stopping this thing destroying the world, and of course, Aquaman trying to destroy the thing destroying the world at the same time, but doesn't know how to do it, doesn't even know what he's really up against. So, overall, it's a really good book. This is a case it's really better to read issue 41 before you read issue 42, because 41 was a good jumping in point where you didn't have to really know a lot going on to read it. This one you have to know what happened in the last book because there's so many things going on. I mean, you can still piece some of it together, but it's better to get the whole backstory from the last issue. But overall, I enjoyed this book. This was a really good Aquaman book with a lot of things going on. Adding new elements, the old Atlantis and the new one, because he's king. As the wizard points out, Warlock points out, he is their king, so he's the king of the old ones and the new ones, and he's trying to do what's best for both. But at some point, the conflict's got to give. He's going to have to pick a side, and he doesn't want to kill innocent people, obviously. And so far, he's been able to avoid that. But eventually, push is going to come to shove. Anyway, what do you guys think of Aquaman issue 42, volume 5? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Love to hear your guys' opinions, like always. And I'll make another video soon. Later.